Hey everyone, you probably heard Lue Yang is back in Michigan. I want to thank everybody for your advocacy and for helping us bring Lue back home. He is one step closer to being released by ICE. On July 15th, he was detained while he was at work. I've been talking about him for over 100 days now, and he was recently pardoned by Governor Whitmer. He had a conviction that was expunged under Michigan's clean slate laws. And now that the governor has pardoned him, this has helped with his case to hopefully bring him back home. However, it does not end here. His deportation order was ordered by a federal judge, and his pardon was for a state conviction. So now that that conviction has been pardoned, his family is working with his attorney to file a petition of release. They will also need to have an immigration judge remove his deportation order. And at any time, ICE can just take him back to Arizona or Texas or Louisiana and try to deport him. And we cannot let that happen. I need your help to please continue to advocate for his release and to advocate for his deportation order to be removed. Here is the catch-22. He would not have had that deportation order if it were not for that state conviction back in 1997. Now that that conviction has been pardoned, his family and his attorney will have to work to vacate that conviction through the legal justice system. There's one other step that needs to be done at the state level and another step at the federal level. So these are huge hurdles. It is very rare for an immigration judge to reopen a deportation order case and to remove it. It is very rare for anyone to be pardoned by a governor, and it is very rare for anyone to be released by ICE. So our chances are very low, but he is back in Michigan, and I am so excited. I found out late last night, but yesterday I was in Minnesota and I was stuck in Virginia because my flight was canceled. And then I had to take another flight from Minnesota to Virginia to try and get back home to Detroit. And then my second leg was delayed. So I had a 10-hour period where I was just stuck in different airports all across our country. It has been a nightmare. The other thing I want to mention to you guys is that yesterday, Trump also pardoned several dozen election deniers, including election deniers here in Michigan. These individuals were trying to overturn the 2020 election. So even though Trump pardoned these people, they were being convicted or their case was at the state level. All of these pardons are only symbolic. They actually don't do anything at all because these election deniers were either charged at the state level. So it's sort of like the reverse of what is happening with Lue. I want to mention this because the president and the governor, they all have the power to pardon people at different levels. And the immigration system that we are all facing right now is really, really broken. Our immigration system is so broken. It is so flawed. There are individuals that have been waiting for decades to try and get their citizenship, including Lue. So I have seen all of your comments, I have seen all your questions, and I will continue to do my best to answer them to the best of my ability. But I hope you will understand how much of a nightmare this has been for Lue, navigating this with his family and the amount of money and time and resources that they have had to expend just to get to this point. Finally, I want to thank all of you for doing your part in advocating and using your voice. We could not have done this without you. So I want to thank you. Thank you so much for helping us bring Lue back home and one step closer to being released by ICE. Together, we can move mountains. So let's continue to work together to stand up, as we can do anything when we work together. Please help me spread the word, share this video, save it, comment at least 5 words, and double tap to like it because your engagement helps to get this message out to others, and it helps to bring hope to others, and it helps to empower those who feel that they don't have a voice or that they are too afraid to come forward.